Hi everybody. Now, it's often argued that DayZ is a very difficult game to learn, and I would completely agree with you there. It is very, very difficult, and that maybe it should have some sort of tutorial system within the game. Well, unfortunately, it does have a little guide at the beginning when you press the menu button. You can watch some videos and some guides how to do stuff. But a really powerful tool, and you could even say this is the DayZ instruction manual, is the DayZ Wiki. So if in Google you just type DayZ space Wiki and look for this, you come up with this amazing site. Now this site is written by not Bohemia Interactive, the developers behind DayZ, but rather volunteers. And it covers many subjects. Now there is a little bit of a PSA about the DayZ Wiki. I mean, the fact that a lot of the time it refers to PC stuff, so it won't always give you the information about console things. It's also sometimes not the most up-to-date and can include information that isn't that accurate, but also includes information about things that aren't in the game anymore. But that isn't a problem, because some of these things that were in DayZ may well be reintroduced to DayZ at some point as well, so it's super interesting to find out about them. A good example of that would be books. You used to have books in DayZ that you could pick up, excuse me, and you could then read them, and they were copyright-free books, old books, say Charles Dickens books, and just read them inside the game, which is pretty cool. But to give an example of what you could do, say you could search for something. Ooh. Search for something like building. Now you have to forgive me, I'm recording this on my phone. There we go. And then we've got a base building page that we can click. And then we have got a whole section on base building. So here we go. So say you wanted to put up a fence, you could click on the fence kit, and that would then take you to this. And then you could click on fence, and then it would give you the instructions for how to make a fence. Give you specific instructions about which buttons to press, like X or Z or Y or whatever it would be on a console, or even the keys on the computer. But it will give you enough background information so that you've got the tools you need to crack on and maybe do some other searches as well. And I would recommend everybody, no matter how much you think you know about DayZ, just click on something, and you may be well surprised about what. So let's say, for example, the shovel. Let's see what we can learn about the shovel. Ordinary shovel. The shovel is a blunt post tool that can also be used as a blunt weapon. Category: weapons, melee, blunt. Repairable with none. So you can't repair shovel once they're broken. That's it. A really cool one that I will do a separate video for about as well is food. So if we look up food, here we go. We've got this great page, which is all about food and drink in DayZ. And we have nutrition tables that include the calories. So this explains why food is better when it is cooked. So there we go. The DayZ Wiki. Created and updated by volunteers. So treat some of it with a little bit of not a pinch of salt. Just be aware that this is a volunteer-run project and won't always be completely up to date. But they do very well. If you look at the weapons, it's got all the latest weapons and stuff like that. And I think this really is DayZ's missing manual. But there we go. That's enough from me. Put your questions and comments down below. Have you got any other resources that you really enjoy using to learn more about DayZ? If you have, put them in the comments. If you've enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. Thank you very much, and I will see you again soon.